Do you want to learn the best ways to use Clubhouse to grow your audience? In this week's video, I'm going to take you through different ways to do just that. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those joining me for the first time, I'm Rebecca Smart-Buchan, and I help musicians grow their audience and business online. Remember to hit that subscribe button along with the bell to get notified whenever I launch a new lesson on music marketing. The song you're listening to this week is Loved by You by Ione. Do you want to be featured in an upcoming video? Head over to my Instagram page, follow me, and comment "feature me" on my latest post. It's as simple as that. Now, let's dive into this week's video. Unless you've been living under a rock, you would have noticed the brand new social media platform Clubhouse arrive on the scene in a spectacular fashion. It's completely taken the world of social media by storm, and I haven't been able to stay off it ever since I got invited. Yep, you heard that right. Clubhouse is an invite-only social media platform. And because there's been so much hype around the app in the last few months, I've definitely experienced some FOMO before I managed to get myself an invite. Since being on the platform for a couple of weeks, I realized that we seem to have found a solution to all of the issues we currently face on social media. Clubhouse is a great way to get authentic engagement and actually be social again. So what is Clubhouse? So think of Clubhouse as an audio-only platform, kind of like an interactive radio show or podcast. Once you're in, you can see a list of rooms full of different people talking about different subjects. And you can jump in and out at any time. Or you can spark a conversation yourself by creating your own room. By creating a room, you have the ability to invite several people to host and moderate alongside with you. Then your followers can join as a part of the audience. They can just listen or raise their hand to ask a question to the speakers. The moderators in the room then bring them on to the stage to join the conversation. What I love about it is that there's a free-flowing feeling to being able to dip in and out of different conversations. The beauty of this for creators and musicians is that you are able to get a lot of traffic from users who are simply browsing through the app and joining interesting-looking rooms. I've said it before in this video, live streaming is going to take over 2021, and Clubhouse proves just that. It's live, it's unedited, and once the conversation is over, it's gone. No recordings, no playbacks. You were either there or you missed out. Get ready to get addicted. If you've had your invite already, good for you. But for those of you who haven't, let me tell you how it works. If I invited you to join Clubhouse, then my profile would always be connected to yours. I've vouched for you to join up and become a part of the conversation. Then you would get 2 invites to hand out to your friends as well. This stops bots and fake accounts from being created. And as your profile is connected to your mobile number, each person can only create 1 account. This makes the whole platform safer and more authentic from the start. But don't wait to get invited. You can download the app and reserve your username right now. Sorry, Android users, Clubhouse is only available on iPhone as of now. But don't worry, it was recently announced that they're working on an Android app, and it should be available soon. Keep in mind the date I'm posting this video because there's going to be a lot of changes to Clubhouse coming. So how can you as a musician take advantage of Clubhouse? Number 1, networking. I've barely been on Clubhouse for 1 week, and I've so far made some really impressive connections. I'm taking part in rooms with key industry leaders. I mean, it's easy for me to join, listen, and interact with these people on what it feels like a personal basis. I can guarantee that anyone who is someone in the music industry is using Clubhouse right now. There have been rooms with speakers such as Drake, 21 Savage, Kevin Hart, Sonny Digital, not the kind of people that you'd easily be able to get into a conversation with. These people are actively using the platform to discuss a huge variety of subjects, anything from trending topics to how to market your first music video. And here's where the authenticity comes in. You know that the person who is speaking is actually the person because you can hear their voice. And like I said before, when you raise your hand in the room, you have the chance to be brought on the stage to ask a question directly. This is not the part where you sell yourself, but think about building those valuable connections with industry leaders and professionals. Honestly, with every day that passes, I hear a new deal or collaboration that has come from a Clubhouse room. Once you've started to build your network, it's the perfect time for some shameless self-promotion. Every time that you put your hand up to speak, you more than likely start with a mini introduction about yourself. When another listener is interested, they can easily head over to your profile and follow you. Some record labels are even hosting open mic rooms where you're able to preview your song and get feedback. Heck, a song was even created on the platform Clubhouse. Clubhouse is full of opportunities to be heard, so make sure that you're always ready if you choose to dive in. The key to optimizing self-promotion on Clubhouse is to drop into the rooms that are on the smaller side, because this increases your chances of being brought up to stage to introduce yourself or ask a question. But remember, make sure to bring some value to the conversation. The more value you bring, the more chances you have of people in that room clicking over to your profile and following you. It makes it more likely that they will engage with you on the other platforms as well. The greatest thing about being on a brand new social media platform is that other users are way more open to following people right away, as everyone is trying to build their own network and followers. So you need to get it now while it's hot. Let's talk about Instagram growth. So it might sound strange for me to tell you to use one social media platform to grow another. But let me explain. After I'd been on Clubhouse for one day, I decided to host a room together with some fellow marketers, Steve Spotlight, Amy, and Kareem Guy. Shout out. We were discussing how to market your music on a budget. Several hundred people joined the room, and most of them stayed for the full conversation, which ended up being 5 hours long. During that time, my Clubhouse followers went up by 50, and 20 went over to Instagram to follow me there. I even got 4 DMs from it. Now that's a pretty effective growth hack to start using. Now, every time that I host, or even if I'm brought up to stage to add some value to the conversation, my Instagram grows. Every single time. And there's no way of sending a DM on Clubhouse, so hosts tend to use Instagram as a call to action by saying, if you have any question, just DM me on Instagram. If you want to improve your Instagram profile, I've even found rooms dedicated to Instagram audits. Join, present yourself to the experts, and they'll jump over to take a look and give you some tips right there and then on how to optimize your profile. If the room has 400 people in it, then a big majority of them will head over to your profile and, well, they'll take a look. You might even get some more followers just from that. The level of exposure on Clubhouse right now is crazy. So soak it in. Another way to use Clubhouse is to educate yourself. There are countless rooms of music marketing, music business, pop culture talk, politics, business, self-improvement, and wellness, and the list goes on. It's one thing to listen to a podcast that has been recorded and edited. It's another thing to listen to a live conversation led by industry experts that you can actually interact with. Not only are you able to start a room and spark conversation about your chosen subject, but you can also build a community by creating a club on Clubhouse that your fans can join. The fan club will receive notifications when you host an event, which you can schedule in advance. It was recently announced that Clubhouse are looking at ways for creators to get paid as well, whether that will be through subscriptions, paid events, or even tips. The best advice I can give you is to be ready for when it comes. The key to monetization online is to first form a tribe. So build a community that follows you and is loyal to you, and it will all pay off in the end. Finally, imagine if you can present your music collaboration through Clubhouse, a place everyone involved can play live wherever they are around the globe. I mean, the audio capabilities of Clubhouse are out of this world. You can plug in via your laptop or mixer, meaning instruments and voices sound just the way they should. Can you see the potential here? So, how do you get started? If you're an iPhone user, download the Clubhouse app and reserve your username that you want. Congratulations, you're now on the virtual waiting list. Once your invite rolls in, sign up and create your profile. Choose your preferences, and that'll help you populate your homepage and get stuck in. There's no better time than right now. So what are you waiting for? Are you already on Clubhouse? How have you found it so far? I can't wait to talk to you about it, so leave me a comment below and let's start the conversation. My #1 goal is to help musicians skyrocket their engagement and business online. So click that subscribe button now and make sure to check out some of my older videos to get started. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you next week.